Greetings and welcome to Top Topics. Thank you for joining today and hope you enjoy the video. And by the way, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Today, we will be covering the top 10 architecture trends of 2023. Architects strive to surpass not only one another but also their own prior selves, ideas, and works, making architecture one of the most innovative and important industries in the world. Because of this, the beginning of the year is usually exciting, especially for those working in the architecture industry. It's an energizing time when architects and designers push themselves to adjust to shifting realities, embrace new technology and methodologies, and think of better materials or innovative ways to employ currently available ones. And we've put together a group of architectural trends that will genuinely cause a stir and reshape the industry in 2023. The year 2023 will see a rise in architectural trends, such as floating dwellings and an increase in tiny homes that will only get smaller. Number 1. 3D printed architecture. In the last few years, 3D printed architecture has gradually developed into a dependable kind of housing, and we anticipate its real breakthrough in 2023. And really, it makes sense given all the advantages it offers. It's a quick, easy, cost-effective, and clever method that reduces the possibility of mistakes while also gaining significant time savings. Many tiresome processes in the construction process are eliminated and simplified by 3D printing. Prefab miniature homes are being 3D printed with recycled plastic by the Los Angeles-based business Azure. The glass walls, recessed lighting, and pocket doors are characteristics of the contemporary and futuristic buildings. Furthermore, they may be printed in 20 hours. Number 2. Tiny, your home. Around 2 years ago, tiny homes became a popular trend. Since then, individuals from all over the world have embraced them and are using them as fantastic living arrangements. Although we do think small homes will become more popular in 2023, we expect to see a lot of them this year that have an even more compact design, without sacrificing any functionality, and are very reasonably priced. A Delta model of one of Arc Tiny Dwellings' modified shipping container homes was created. Despite taking up 40 feet of area, this little house with excellent insulation doesn't feel claustrophobic at all. It is an excellent value for $59,500. The tiny home, which is located in Heber City, Utah, is a wonderful example of an incredibly small tiny home at an affordable price range. It has been furnished with high-end facilities and offers a generous amount of living space. Number 3. Biophilic architecture. In 2022, biophilic architecture was all the rage, but we firmly believe that by 2023, it will be a well-established and popular trend. Buildings with biophilic design are intended to foster a more profound and meaningful connection between humans and nature. It is an architectural strategy that aims to link our inclination to engage with nature with the structures we live in. The biophilic design of a home emphasizes the importance of abundant natural light and lush vegetation. The Welcome to the Jungle house is one such illustration. The cutting-edge house, created by Clussy Architectural Workshop, has a fish-filled aquaponics system and a rooftop vegetable garden. The house was created and constructed as a test of sustainable urban living. Number 4. Homes clad in charred timber. In 2022, we noticed a surge in the number of residences with charred wood siding, and we anticipate that in 2023, this material will become more prevalent. It is a fantastic sustainable design technique that originated in Japan during the Edo period, 1603 to 1867, and is also sometimes referred to as shosugi-ban. Because of carbonization, charred timber cladding can withstand fire, fend off insects, and become waterproof. It is a very strong and resilient material. The Baker Boys Beach House, which is situated in South Queensland, Australia, allows its occupants to totally immerse themselves in and enjoy the experience of being at the beach. The house takes its design cues from nearby campsites, where people can congregate, cook, and sleep all under one roof. As a result, the house was built to be a shared space, with all of the common areas located on a small floor. Number 5. Prefabricated architecture. Prefabricated buildings have many advantages, from increasing project efficiency to letting architects focus more on flexibility and simplicity. Additionally, prefab construction methods guarantee that projects stay more adaptable and sustainable. It aids in addressing labor shortage challenges in the nations that experience them. The Kudu is a superb example of a prefabricated dwelling. It has spectacular floor-to-ceiling glass walls and a simple steel frame with curving corners. A plentiful stream of sunlight enters the house through the lovely glass walls. The Kudo is a mobile prefab home that can be simply built practically anywhere, including rooftops in cities, beaches, mountains, and riversides. Number 6. Floating buildings. Climate change is approaching us more quickly than ever and is hitting us like a tsunami. Add increasing sea levels to the equation, and you have a true global crisis. At some time, we might have to switch to using water, although hopefully not right away. We are witnessing an increase in the number of floating architectural structures as land becomes utterly overpopulated. In fact, modern saunas even float. The Big Branzino is a floating sauna that cruises the Stockholm archipelago. It was created by the Swedish design firm Sandell Sandberg. It has a steel catamaran hull, a simple wooden frame, and an unusual bow-shaped roof that covers the main sauna space. The gorgeous sauna's exteriors are covered in wood planks, which enables the floating structure to seamlessly blend with the surrounding forests that it will be traversing. Number 7. Brutalist concrete structures. As the name implies, brutalist architecture primarily focuses on constructions that are substantial, almost brutal in appearance, yet nevertheless possess a somewhat sculptural quality. The structure's use of light and shadow to create patterns and compositions gives them a whimsical quality that contrasts with their otherwise imposing and monolithic aspect. The Villa KD45 is a brutalist concrete home with a magnificent green roof that swoops down like a ramp. Studio Symbiosis designed it for a large joint family. The house was constructed with the enormous trees that surround it in mind and features an impressive landscape. Because of their tactile location, the trees really contributed to the creation of the garden by influencing the placement of the home in the northeast corner. Number 8. Sustainable architecture. Sustainability will be a must in 2023, whether we like it or not. It must be incorporated into every aspect of our life. Architects are attempting to combine sustainability with architecture by creating homes that are actually sustainable rather than just greenwashed. These houses are designed to peacefully coexist with nature, enabling us to live in harmony with our surroundings. They promote a healthy, sustainable lifestyle and lessen their carbon imprint. The Rain Tree House in Guanacaste, Costa Rica, was created by Studio Sax and is a magnificent rainforest retreat that blends in with its exotic environment. Every tree on the site was conserved and shielded from harm in an effort to minimize harm to the area around the house. The majority of the house's volume is divided into smaller, more compact components, and it is constructed around these pre-existing trees. The house barely touches the ground, appearing to hover above it. Number 9. Shipping container homes. Homes built out of shipping containers are fascinating. Imagine converting a shipping container into a house without having a large negative impact on the environment. Typically, a frame for a home is built out of cleaned, reinforced, and connected shipping containers. After that, it is furnished with plumbing, electricity, and all the other contemporary conveniences a home need. The SureShip cabin by Repair Boreal is an amazing example of a dwelling created from a reused shipping container. The cabin is in Quebec, Canada, and its name, SureShip, is a direct translation of the word duck in the native Innu language. It is the modern equivalent of a wilderness hut and is crammed with clever amenities you need to live comfortably every day, including space-saving custom furniture designs. Number 10. Structures on stilts. The number of buildings constructed on stilts will increase exponentially. They will be increased for a number of environmental reasons in addition to the obvious one, which is the pursuit of better vistas, particularly if sea levels are rising at the rate we believe they are. This is especially true for areas that frequently experience flooding. The Tract Forest Hotel in Sweden was created by the Swedish architectural firm Wingards and is made up of a group of 5 charming cabins that are held up by 5 metal stilts. The studio built the cabins with as little disruption to the natural environment as possible in mind, thus they set the suites on steel columns supported by concrete plinths. The wood used to build the cabins was grown nearby. Thank you for watching Top Topics and have a great day. Also, if you enjoyed this video today, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.